Next Big Thing was an amazing group. We were really talented, and what I really liked about us was that we had this chemistry on like how to play together that I'd never ever experienced before. You know, we had great things going for us, and I think the best thing about us was that we were fun. We were a fun group to watch, and you know, we weren't just your screaming rock band. No, we played everything. We played everything from 70s funk, all the way to the ska stuff. We had influences from like Real Big Fish to Kool and the Gang to Save Ferris even. We started off as a band called One Minority. I remember it was during a football game actually. Ben Briggs came up to me and he wanted to start a ska band. I thought, that's cool. And he wanted to start a band with a name that had 3 words in it. And so, I thought up, One Minority Kid. And since, it was just me and a bunch of white guys, we thought, we'd change it just down to One Minority. And it stuck for a while. We did 2 years of Battle of the Bands at Avon High School, and we didn't do so hot. I don't know, it just seemed like having minority in our name just gave us bad luck or something. But eventually people graduated and they left and we had to restock on people. One Minority went through about 3 generations, and we decided since we had pretty much a whole new group of people except for Ben and I, we changed the name to Next Big Thing. Here we go! Next Big Thing, I don't know, ever since we changed that name, things were great. But, we needed to get more talent in because we hadn't had a real bass player in a long time. We started off with a keyboard player playing the bass part. Her name was Caitlin. And, that worked, but it had its limits. And I remember I was in speech class, and Mike Fisher, I started calling him Fish, he sat in front of me. He did a speech on how Spam makes your veins turn into plastic. And I thought it was genius. I really thought it was genius. And we started talking, he told me he likes ska music and he plays bass. Boom, we needed that. Also, we had Noodles, Andrew Romero on trumpet, amazing trumpet player. He was great, he actually was the baby of the group. When we were seniors, he was still a sophomore. And we actually met because our ex-girlfriends were both best friends. And that worked out for the best. I'm so happy about that. Claxton was one of our friends forever. We actually dated in the 6th grade. And then, she's in my band in high school, and it was great because we had a full-time singer, not just, a part-time singer, and it was a girl this time. We definitely couldn't, we couldn't function without a proper singer, and she did the job very, very well. Ben stayed on trumpet, I stayed on drums, and Steve Blake, who was probably our last recruit from One Minority, transferred over to Next Big Thing and played guitar for us. the best part about our group was probably our little story when we were going into Battle of the Bands our senior year. We originally weren't even going to do it. We just kind of lost hope, and when we lost Caitlin, it was kind of pretty. We thought it was over, but we picked up fish, and we hit it for 1 month. We just dead on Battle of the Bands, and you know, it was probably one of the best times I'd ever had with the band. You know, we did other shows like my graduation party. I thought that was pretty cool. We did a pretty long set at my graduation party. A lot of people, you know, people dancing. We put up a tent in my backyard. We called it a free ska show. It was a lot of fun. Did a lot of tributes to people, and Ben and I both did guitar solos, which I'm not very good at guitar, but you know, I wrote a song. You know, I really miss the band. We had different things going. A lot of people thought there was drama. It wasn't so much drama. It was just, it was time. I mean, we're all still great friends. You know, these guys are some of my best friends. They're gonna be there for me forever.
Screw that. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson.